Right guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, back on From the Depths. This time, playing the campaign that I started a week ago or two. And yeah, I recently made a video about retrofitting the Atlas, which I did capture in this campaign, so today I will be using that captured Atlas and turning it into my retrofitted version. So yeah, I'm hoping that will go to plan and everything will go well, because so far this campaign has been going very well. I've won every battle, I've slapped up some people. Now this, right, it's this one, this button. Yep, this is it. Atlas retrofit. It is a boat instead of a an Atlas, because I like boats, I guess. No other reason. And let me just find the flagship of this fleet. It is this, so I'm just gonna move it over there and then back to get those materials. And when it gets there, I guess I'll just get some sort of resource collecting vehicle, because otherwise this thing will never be able to heal, because these two are already depleted, and so are these. And this thing doesn't have that much material. So you know what? I'm just gonna jump over here quick. Warp as well. Load vehicle. And yes, I'm gonna load the material box, which is not great. It's literally just a box. That's also a material gatherer. So yeah, it's gonna load it in, then fill it up with resources, put it on super high, and hopefully it'll load up quick so I can transport it. Yeah, 19,000 should be enough for now. Oh no, something's attacking me. That's never good. And I'm going to move the satellite back to where it was. And what is this craft? Prowler. Okay, well, this thing's nowhere near repaired. So for now, I'm just going to merge this into a single fleet and attack this Donny, this Prowler, and hopefully everything goes to plan. Wish it should, because I fought the Prowler in the last episode and it did all go well, so hopefully that'll happen again here. And I'm going to begin the battle before the Prowler runs away, because I feel like I have a better chance of winning when I'm at close range, because my ships do not have accurate guns, which is never good. But yeah, realistically this fight can only go well, as I've already won against this thing, and I only had 3 vessels, but now I have 4, so if I lose then that will just be embarrassing, especially because my fleet cost probably twice as much as a single Prowler. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that if this cram cannon ship can land a couple hits, we'll be fine, because the Prowler usually doesn't damage metal ships that much, and as I say that, it knocks off the detection on here, which in all fairness the detection is pretty badly armoured, as are most of my craft. I was accidentally controlling this thing. That was not good, really not good, because that thing usually does a decent amount of damage. But yeah, this is realistically an easy fight. Although my ships can't repair because they have no resources, which means they also can't reload, so it could actually not be that easy. Although the Prowler has already taken quite significant damage, and it's facing away, so 2 of its main guns aren't firing, which is an added bonus. This is a tactical masterclass, you could say. And of course it turns nighttime, because why wouldn't it? This game just loves turning to nighttime. And yeah, these ships are not doing very well, mainly because this one, I believe, can't reload, because I believe it has no resources. But in the end I think it won't matter, because the advanced cannon craft have enough things stacked up to take this out, although they don't appear to have detection, which isn't good. This is looking pretty dire right now. But as long as the Prowler doesn't land any major hits, it should be fine. And even though these ships apparently have no resources, somehow they're repairing each other, so that's actually good to see, because now this ship can aim again, because it has a laser rangefinder tracker again, so that's nice. Although I don't know how they have materials to repair but not to reload. But we move. Now this ship, as usual, has probably done the most damage, and my cram mortar ship has ran away, so that's very nice. Honestly, after this battle I'm tempted to just scrap it, because it's not that great, and it's just taking up resources for no reason, so yeah. Hopefully this battle ends pretty quick. Well, the Prowler's blind fire missiles, at least I think they look like they're not guided, are doing quite a bit of damage on the front of my ship, which is expected considering the ships aren't healing each other, and this frigate appears to be sinking as well, which is not good. But yeah, I seriously misjudged this fight, going into it with no materials, which was not good. But so far, even though my ships are badly damaged, I think we're still winning, as the Prowler still is yet to turn around and actually shoot its guns, so currently it's just fighting with its rear guns, so that makes this considerably easier. That did not look good. This ship is now quite heavily damaged, although it's just the armour that's damaged. Luckily the internals are okay. But the Prowler has taken not that much damage actually. Most of its weapons are still operational, and I don't know what happened to that shell. It looked like it just disappeared. And yeah, it looks like I'm about to lose this fight, which isn't good. That is that really isn't good. Although if I can scrap this force in game, is that a possibility? Oh yes. Right, well I'll just scrap this, so hopefully these ships will take the resources from that. And yep, okay, that's lovely. They've just received the resources from that, so now they can actually reload and heal, so this fight should be won now, because we removed a vessel that wasn't actually doing anything. It was not contributing in any meaningful way, so we should start doing a lot better now that we actually have resources in reserve to heal and reload. Now the Prowler's finally turned around to a position where it can use its front guns. However, it looks like it's too late, as my ships are now close enough where they can actually hit the target with most of their shots. Although the turret on this Cram frigate has been taken out, but it's actually doing pretty well against the Cram cannons, and as I say that, one of them actually decides to explode. However, luckily most of them are just bouncing off the armour. Well, they were up until I started speaking, so that's lovely. But it looks like this battle's turned around, and it looks like we're in an advantageous position. This guy's weapon is pretty much offline, which is unfortunate, but yeah, that's fine. It's kind of like a distraction, I guess, because the Prowler's still targeting it, even though it's not really doing anything, which is good because these ships can now concentrate fire. Which it does look like the Prowler's going to lose, because even though these ships have been taking damage, they're actively healing each other, so it's fine. Although a lot of their weapons are no longer operational, which could be a worry. That could end up not being very good. And yep, low health on the Prowler, which is just lovely to see. So that's some extra resources that were much needed. So now all I need to do is wait for the material box to get here, and we should be sorted to spawn in, or actually finish preparing the retrofitted Atlas. Right, so I've just claimed the materials that I had sitting there from the Atlas gantry, which should hopefully allow me to not fully complete the Atlas retrofit, but that's fine. I was going to sit here capturing this tile while waiting for the Wanda to arrive, which I believe is a relatively easy airship, and also waiting for the material box to arrive. Although I say it's a relatively easy airship, if my craft end up not having any materials on them again, which it looks like they will, it could be a challenge. However, it looks like the Wanda's moving towards us very slowly, so it should be fine. It appears another craft has arrived on the scene. It's a Kalmar, which again, if I remember correctly, isn't that deadly. However, with my craft and the reliability of my craft, you never know. They could easily be taken out by a Kalmar, and the Wanda's making its way over. Oh no, it stopped, but the scrapper's here. Okay. Well, I kind of have to move the Atlas over here. Although no, that'll never work, as it's not quick enough. So I just have to go into battle with the Kalmar with these ships, and pretty sure that as long as I approach the Kalmar from range, it should be fine, because I believe what the Kalmar does is use harpoons. So as long as I stay at a decent range, I should be fine. But again, you never know. Oh, well, the Kalmar's bigger than I remember. I thought it was a lot smaller. But yeah, it only has these short-range cram cannons, which it looks like is gonna be fine this battle. So yeah, the Kalmar's already taken some decent damage with some blocks flying off. I assume that was the torpedoes from the frigates. And the harpoon missiles haven't hit their target, I don't believe, so that's good. Although they are now pulling in the cruiser, frigate even, what am I saying? Which is not good, which is certainly not good, as from short range those cram cannons will be deadly. However, I believe that if this thing is pulled in, it won't be targeting any of the other ships, so they can do some decent damage. And it's about to ram, and it actually didn't do that much damage. I was expecting it to take off the rear end, but that damage turned out to be, I was about to say not that serious, but now it just took off the whole superstructure. And all the detection systems are on the superstructure because I'm a bit of a dummy like that. After this battle, or after this video episode, I'm definitely adding some more detection on these, because yeah, one shot to the superstructure and they are gone. However, the Kalmar is now focusing all its guns on the Constantine class frigate. So my other two ships, the Coronis and the Ratatin, should be good to do some decent damage, assuming they actually decide to aim at the target correctly, which I don't know why this ship is running away. I really do not know, but yeah, I just don't know why it's running away. But I can't tell if those blocks are coming off the Kalmar or off the frigate, and this is not looking very good. A large chunk has been ripped out. Yeah, a large chunk has been ripped out. However, the Kalmar is not looking in good shape either. One of the side, I don't even know what these are called, has completely come off. It's lost pretty much most of its propulsion on that side, so it's kind of drifting a bit. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the Kalmar is like an easy or a medium design, so it was obviously going to lose this fight, especially since it's a melee vehicle, which, I mean, it's a melee vehicle. But of course my frigate decides to come close to a melee vehicle, which is never a good idea. However, I feel like we have damaged the Kalmar enough where this battle's an easy win. And the Kalmar, while trying to grapple in this frigate for the second time, has now flipped itself, and it's on low health and it's dead. So this actually worked out quite well, and it actually ended up losing the battle because of its harpoons, which is unfortunate. Well, fortunate for us. Yeah, 2 damaged, low health, so this should add some more materials to the fleet, but this time I won't be using them for the Atlas, because I need to repair this fleet first, because there's a Wanda incoming, and another ship that I didn't quite catch the name of. Right, so it looks like the Wanda and the Scrapper have decided to stay over here in this tile to try and defend it, which should give me enough time to bring back my material box and start harvesting the materials from this resource zone, which will be good, because then I'll be able to repair the Atlas, which will bring some serious firepower into my fleet for the upcoming battles further down this river. I guess it's a river. I'm not really sure though. Not really that good at geographical terms. Well, I've decided to go in and attack the Scrapper, because the Wanda was getting really close to my stolen Atlas. So I'm doing that now, fighting both of these. And it should be a win, because I've fought the Wander in some other campaigns, and it's not a very threatening craft. And the Scrapper, I'm pretty sure it's just a tiny missile vessel, so it really should be an easy win. Yep, that's the Wander. Hasn't changed since I last saw it, and it's instantly taken out. The Wander has been downed within a couple seconds of the fight. Which, I mean, in all fairness, it is an easy design, so wouldn't really expect it to put up much more of a fight, but still, that has to be one of the quickest, yeah, just one of the quickest yeah, I don't even know what to say. I literally don't know what to say. So now the only thing left is a Scrapper, which isn't, well, it is a missile boat with a small advanced cannon, which is not armoured, so it should be easy. Let me just target all on this, all target, and then I might actually try and capture the Wander, because, well, actually the Wander is still firing, so maybe it would be a bit unfair to capture it. But if it just stays in the water and it just keeps being in the water, then I'm really tempted to capture it. Because it's just extra materials, and at this point the Wander isn't putting up much of a fight. And the Scrapper has just been one hit. I assume it had no ammo ejectors. But yeah, this Wander, yeah, it has an advanced cannon, but realistically it's not going to be doing much damage anytime soon, so at this point I might as well just go and capture it, put it out of its misery, because it is not doing well in the slightest. So the Wander, in like the 1 minute that it's taken me to swim here, has had no shots. Well, it has had some shots, but it hasn't hit any, and it's in an endless cycle of spinning, so there's not really much point in continuing this fight, because it can't hit me. Well, I guess it technically can, but it won't hit me, and it's just spinning, so I might have just, well, that was that's one way to finish a fight, and just die, I guess. Well, that was beside the fact that I died, that was a major success, as the Wander and the Scrapper have been killed. And now I can capture this tile, and no forces are coming to intercept. So as soon as the material box gets to the Atlas, we can retrofit that, and then we can go further down this river to try and hopefully make some good progress against the Deepwater Guard, right as another Prowler approaches, which I'm just going to run away, because there's a Prowler and the Rapier. Now, if I remember correctly, the Rapier is the craft you get at the start of the Onyx Watch campaign, which I'm not scared of, but it's running away. So hopefully the Prowler's coming here to guard this. Yes, it looks like it is, so that's a good sign. And never mind, it just went over here to attack. Now there's no chance this will make it here in time, although the Prowler, what is it doing? Why is it approaching with its arse? Okay, I'm going to try and not be blockaded, and I'm going to move these guys back here to try and get that extra resource. And the Atlas can't move because it's blockaded. forgot about that. So that was not a smart play on my end, as I tried to run away with the Atlas, but it couldn't run away. So I guess I just have to do this fight now. But yeah, I really hope the Atlas's guns are actually operational, because if they're not, then I doubt this will go well. Now where is it? It's over here, and as you can see, it's not the most good looking creation. However, its missiles have actually fired and it is being targeted, which is good because it's probably the most heavily armoured. And it looks like everything except for its main guns has actually been built, which I guess is good, although I doubt the missiles will be able to reload. But yeah, that first volley of missiles, I think, did a decent damage on the Prowler. Yes, it looks like it certainly did. A lot of blocks went missing, and it may have even taken out... no, it didn't take out a gun. But as long as the Prowler keeps targeting the Atlas, that's good, because the Atlas is the most heavily armoured out of all these craft, but it also has the least weapons as of right now. So this is actually a really good sign, as all of these craft can just keep firing without pretty much without fear of being hit. And the Atlas keeps firing its missiles, which is nice, so it obviously does have some ammo on it. Not ammo. I don't know how the new ammo system works, but the superstructure has been disabled. It looks like this gun, half of it, is pretty much disabled. So yeah, this battle's already going better than the previous one, mainly because of the Atlas's medium range missiles. But the Prowler's now stopped targeting it, which is not good, because this ship is pretty much... you know what, I'm just gonna remove it from play. How do I do that? You can't. Well, that's not good. Well, this ship is going to be a idle punching bag, which I mean isn't that bad, and this ship can't really do much either. But as long as this light corvette, small corvette, it's not even firing, is it? And the Atlas isn't firing its missiles, so that's not good. We have completely run out of materials. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that's terminal damage anyway. I'm honestly going to retire this, but I'm going to recycle it so I get to keep the blueprint, because after the battle I'll just bring it back, because oh no, I am stupid. I am so stupid. All that material just went to them. That is not... oh no way. My vehicles weren't firing. I accidentally left them on not firing. I am such a dummy. This is why I don't capture stuff, because I'm a dummy like that, and I don't put my stuff back online, so it ends up sitting there and being badly damaged. So I just deleted that craft for absolutely no reason, thinking it was broken, but really I was just being a moron. But yeah, now that my guns are actually operational, this should be an easier fight. Right, well, this is not going well. This ship has been absolutely molested by the Atlas. Prowler even, sorry. And stuff is not going well. This is pretty much not operational, although the detection is still online, and so is this upper turret, so still doing some damage. This ship has actually I think, well, it's run out of ammo, but even if it had ammo, the top gun is pretty broken and the bottom gun is very broken, so this is going not well, to say the least. But it's not a total loss yet. It could be worse. The Atlas has actually decided to come closer, which is nice because this is the only thing that actually runs on battery power instead of steam engines. So this thing is the only thing that's still moving, which I'm a bit of a dummy for not saving my resources for coming into a battle with literally 0 resources, but you know, it is what it is. And since the Atlas has actually decided to come here, I want to take this opportunity to ram the Prowler, because that'll be fun, won't it? Ramming the Prowler. I think it will. I think it really will, and I think it will be quite effective because this thing is currently going at 20 meters per second and it's quite heavy. It could do some decent damage. Right, well, we're about to ram this thing. Hopefully this will go well. It will probably end up not being very good. Yep, that did no damage. But you know what? Since I have no honour, I'm just going to jump off here and use this crazily overpowered minigun, which generally does more damage than like the guns on my ships, to destroy the Prowler. And now I can't see anything because I took some damage, which that is probably my favourite feature about this whole game, that taking damage makes you blind, because that's just lovely, like being on low health and not being able to see. It's honestly one of my favourite things in any game. And also getting stuck on blocks, that's also fun. So you could just... Okay. Why won't this game just let me jump through? What am I actually getting stuck on? I don't even know. And I believe the AI should be somewhere in this box, maybe. AIs like being in boxes. No, that was ammo. Clearly, you can probably tell by the explosion. At least I assume that was ammo. Something was there. Is that the AI? No, that's just a weapons controller. For a second I thought we'd capture this, but no. No, well, the AI must be in here then. It's the only other metal box on the craft. Yep, that is indeed the AI, and battle finished. Now, I'm just going to scrap this, quite honestly. I know this is kind of a cheaty thing to do, but in the last couple battles I've had literally no material, so I kind of want material. I'm not going to lie. So I'm just going to move these guys, no, not the Atlas, I'm going to move these guys over here and start repairs, and then when the Atlas finishes dying, that's 66,000 materials. That's actually quite a good return from that battle, because usually we'd be getting 6,000, which would barely last us 5 minutes. But yeah, there's no deep water guard forces incoming, but we of course have our... You know what, this vehicle, you know what, I'm actually going to keep it for now, because it's not been bad. It's usually been one of our best vehicles, despite being the smallest and having the least armament, and of course a rapier shows up, because of course it does. That's just lovely. But I'm saving this battle for the next episode, and we've actually made no progress in this episode, which is not good. Oh, well, the battle started, so we're going to do it now. Never mind what I just said. But yeah, I'm not even going to bother moving around my ships. This will be a very quick battle, because the rapier has some missiles and a cram cannon, or an advanced cannon. But either way, it's not very well armoured. It's not got that many offensive measures. It looks very nice. it is like a very nice looking ship, but it's a small deep water guard craft which can be taken out with like one direct hit of pretty much anything. Although those missiles could be doing some decent damage against my craft if they could actually turn, because they often miss, like those. But yeah, after this battle will be the end of the episode, so I was going to let you watch this battle to the end. And yeah, next episode I will try my best to take out the deep water guard, but as you saw today, my ships are pretty incompetent, I'm pretty incompetent, and the deep water guard is sending units at me all the time. So yeah, the goal for the next episode is to spawn in the cruiser and maybe the destroyer. The build videos for both of them are on my channel. So yeah, it's been a pleasure, and I'll see you guys next time.